Good morning. Day 8, no, day 9 of 9. It's been a long old haul. I just checked the bus because I'm going out in a little while, in a couple of minutes, to start the school bus of the morning. Start my day for a very long day. Finished about 5 o'clock, just after 5. I finished late last night. Traffic, all you football fans trying to get home. It was carnage, so I finished 20 minutes, half an hour late, whatever it was. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. Oh. All right, I'm gonna go because my brain hurts and it's too early to speak. I'll speak to you in a little while. Is it coming home? I'm not really sure. Well, I wasn't sure after the Scotland game because I didn't think we'd punch our way out of a wet paper bag. But I didn't watch last night's game, but I heard the goals going in. Quarterfinals. I don't know who we're playing. I heard Ukraine scored a goal, so I imagine they won. Don't know. Don't really care. Not the biggest football fan, but yeah, good result. The old enemy. It's funny how people still refer to them as that, isn't it? Foolish. Right, I'm at Bromley North. Day 9 of 9. And to say I'm tired is an understatement. I am absolutely cream crackered. I can't wait to finish this because it's. My eyes are rolling in my head. I'm so tired. And I'll be up again at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning because that's what shifts do to you. Makes you wake up at stupid times. Not that I need to be up at 4 o'clock. Well, next week I'm on first buses, so I'm out at 4, which is after 4. So I'll be up at 3. So don't have any transport anymore. Mrs. gone back to work, so I'll be getting the shift bus to work. Means you've got to get up even earlier. It's killing me. It's funny though, because I don't need a lot of sleep. I function really well on very little sleep, but I suppose when you're doing very little sleep it's been over a week now. Ooh, tired. But yeah, school bus this morning, 638 down to Kemnal. Pretty light on the road. Obviously, people were hungover from last night, so they've taken the day off. I'm on the 61 now. I'm at Bromley North. Down to Chislehurst, back to here. Back to the garage, then I'll have my meal break, and then I'm on the 638, which is people say it's the worst duty on the 638 because you run dead to Kemnal Technology College, run all the way to Bromley South in service, go out of service, run all the way back to Eltham College, go round and round about, come back to Bromley South in service, and then on to Coney Hall. Who thought that? Who in their right mind thought this up? Was for yesterday I picked up 8 people in the whole third of that duty. And then the day before I picked up 18 people. But first day I didn't pick anybody up on the second half of the duty, the Coney Hall bit. And yesterday I picked up one. So I don't know. Is it? I know kids need to get. I had to stop the bus yesterday. I got to the bus stop and they were about. I only picked up 8 kids, seven of them on the first bit from Kemnal, and they were bouncing over the seats. They were jumping up and down. They were screaming abuse out the window. So I had to stop and go upstairs and tell them to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. I don't think I was quite that polite. I probably was. But I'm really sorely tempted to write a letter to the school. Grumpy old man. No, they were really bad yesterday. And it was the girls that were worst. Absolute horror. One girl, there was 2 boys sat downstairs. And 5 of them upstairs. 4 boys and a girl. And the girl, my God, she was mine. I'd lather her. Grumpy old man. But when you get past Bromley South on the last bit and you're running out of Coney Hall, you don't pick anybody up. No one's there. So you run all the way down through past Hay Station, up to Glebe Way, Haddington Road, Glebe Way roundabout. Do a left up through Coney Hall, through that narrowing I keep talking about, through the cut, through the cutting. I was on an MMC yesterday, and those mirrors came very, very close to the fence. Oh my God! Yeah, it's very tight up there, especially when you've got other buses, and I say again, why would you send an articulated lorry through these little cuttings? It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know if they're meant to go through there, or they're just cutting a journey short, or they're just taking a risk. I don't know. But my God, it's tight in there when you've got 2 coming the same way. Especially in this, because it's not straight either. It's bendy, so it's it's even harder. Anyway, I've got. No, fine. Let's show you my duty card quickly, and I'll go somewhere else. Go to Chislehurst. That's where I'm going. The Hurst of Chisel. Yeah, let's show you the duty card. All right, so duty number is 4042. I signed on this morning at 7:14. Took over the bus. Done all the checks, left the garage at this time, 7:29. Got to Bromley South, went from Bromley South to Kemnal Technical College. From Kemnal Technical College, I ran all the way back dead to Bromley Bus Garage, where I left the bus there, and went and got a cup of coffee, and at 9:39 I took over the bus at Bromley Bus Garage on the 61. Up there, 61, trip number 27. And I'm going from there to Bromley North, where I am now. And from Bromley, I'm going to leave here 15:15 in 4 minutes time. I'm going to Chislehurst, Gordon Armstand, and then back to here and off to the garage for my lunch break at 12:48. So my lunch break is at 12:48 to 14:32, and at 14:32 I take over another bus, third bus of the day, running number 501 on the 638 duties. 638 is the school bus. I run dead all the way to Kemnal. From Kemnal, I go to Bromley South. Bromley South, yeah. From Bromley South, I then run back to Eltham College. And from Eltham College, I go to Coney Hall, and from Coney Hall, dead to the garage. So not bad. There's a lot of dead running. I don't know if because the TfL pay for the school bus. I don't know if they pay for the dead run. They must pay for the dead running because otherwise it wouldn't be profitable enough to do it. But then again, these school bus duties are big money, supposedly. I'm not too sure. Just a quick check of the bus before I go. Yeah, so it hasn't been. I mean, these last 3 duties, I mean, they're long. So you start at 7:15, but you know, it's just you finish it after 5, and they're just long days. And the driving time isn't that much. Tired. Isn't that much? There's not a lot of driving time. Kemnal, you run dead. Half the time you're running dead to Bromley South to go to Kemnal in the morning, and then from Kemnal you run dead back to the garage to pick up the 61. How long have I got? Let's have a look. 3 minutes. There's 61 across the road just come in. Yeah, so it's not too bad. It's not a bad duty, but it's just long. You know, it's 10 hours duty time. And according to the union rep at Bromley, you can only do 9-hour duties at Bromley, so it's gone right out the window. Every duty, especially if you do because sometimes you do 61 and then the school bus, so you do the school bus, then the 61 or the other 261 or whatever. Dave's he's on did the school bus with me this morning. Now he's got 2 rounders he's got a rounder on the 261, and he'll have his meal break, and then he'll have another 2 rounders on the 261. So he's not entirely happy at all. So he's part-time, so they give him a choice. You could either finish at 2:15 in the morning, or 1:45 in the morning, or do the 261, and he chose the 261. I think I'd have done the other way around. You don't pick anyone up at night, late at night really. 2 o'clock in the morning from New Addington, you're running dead anyway, so I don't know. What would you do? Do the 261 or finish it after midnight? Finish after midnight. I think it's a no-brainer. Right, let's go. I'm going to speak to you later. Here we are, Chislehurst. What's to say? You get a much better class of hoodlum at Chislehurst, in the Hurst of Chisel. No rubbish at all on my bus. So not so bad. So right, I've got to go back to Bromley North now. From Bromley North, do my stand time, go to the Bromley bus garage. That's me done for my lunch break. Gonna make some phone calls, do some emails, because the life of a trade union branch secretary never ends. And then back to Kemnal Technology College. Funny enough, the kids that were being a nightmare yesterday got on the bus today. They're all very sheepish because he actually said thank you when they got off the bus. a rare occasion. Anyway, so I've been getting the bus to work because the missus has decided that she wants to go and drive a cab for a living, and being her cab, I've got to get the bus to work. So I get the 162 or the 314 to Robley, and then whenever the 358, the 61 or the 261 down to the depot. I'm not liking it. It's taken too long. I have to get up too early. And next week I'm on the early shift, so I either have to get the night bus, which takes forever and for hours, or the shift bus. And I still gotta get up an hour before I was meant to be. So if I start at 4, I've got to be up at 3, sort myself out the door, get to where I need to go to get picked up. So putting in the bum. That's Green Lanes. Well, I got the bus, the 162 home last night. So it comes out where that no left turn sign is. The bus comes out of there, comes down here, goes down Belmont Lane, around the housing estate, and then down Green Lanes again. Belmont Lane, you can see how tight it is there with the cars parked either side. The 160 goes down there on a double-decker route. That's its bus stop over there. I would imagine, not that I've ever driven down there, but I would imagine it's really tight. That's what it is. That's what they said they'll do. They'll put a double-decker bus on a single-decker route. I might get on it one day just to see how tight it is. I might be wrong. It might just be this end where everyone parks to go to the co-op. I don't know. If you're going to paint your house, just as an aside, if you're going to paint your house, what colour would you paint your house? Because there's a house across the road, and it's going to wander down the front, and I wouldn't say it's a lovely sort of pink. It's not the pink. Oh, if I was going to do a pink, it wouldn't be that colour. Let's have a look at that. What do you think of that colour? What do you think? It's got a dirty, great big white pussycat in the window. Look at its bowels. It's cuts too. Woke up this morning, I thought, what is that? There he is, young Blue, sat right next to me, one leg in the air, giving himself a clean. Nice. So I opened my eye, there he is, winking at me. Dirty little creature. He's actually a very nice cat. I don't like cats. Really, I've never really been. No, we've had cats all my life, or as a kid, but I've never really got on with them. He's so sweet. Actually, he's not a bad little boy. So the missus' mother's in. So is my daughter, as you can imagine. And he's a much loved cat. He's got another week before his last injection. These old buses, they have to tell you that they're not happy. These bloody things are never happy. They beep and fart at you all day long. And that's what you do. Put your foot on the brake, release and apply the handbrake. Turns the beeper. I don't know what it is. It's probably you've been sat here too long. Why are you beeping? There you are. There's the 162. He's going to do a right there. He's on his way to Eltham station. People just park like, he's the 162 coming the other way. This is what I'm saying to you. The 162 is coming out now. He's got the 160 behind him. And you are parking in my bus stop. This is the carnage just caused up. 162 coming out. 160 coming out. 162 and the 160 going in. Far too busy a junction to allow people to park there. It's ridiculous. There you go. That's what you've got to put up with. I know it's what we do as drivers, but you know, a little bit of thought wouldn't hurt. You know, parking so close to a junction opposite a bus stop, you need your bumps felt, don't you? Really? Or is it just me? You know, does everyone else think it's a good idea? Because there's another one. Look, another one's pulled in behind that white van. It's a double yellow line there as well. Arseholes. So, I came to this barber shop a little while ago and I parked around the corner. Everyone else was parked with two wheels on the curb, so I did the same. And when I came back, they'd all gone and I'd got a ticket. So, you know, they come around here on little motor scooters, the traffic wardens, and that really needs to be sorted out. That's certainly a ticket. The old Bill should turn up there as well. And now the Loomis man, he's a cash in transit, he's going to try and park there as well because he wants to go get as close to the front door as he can because he's taking money to the co-op. It's an absolute joke. And the Argos man now decides he wants to move. Mr. Argos. Right, gotta go. Going to drive a bus. Speak to you later. Just got myself a ham salad sandwich for lunch from Bromley North Canteen. Very nice. So up in Bromley North, just got myself a sandwich. Got a couple of minutes to go. Yeah, it's all been very good. All very good so far. I've only got a couple of minutes to go. But yeah, pretty boring today, he says. It's going to be probably carnage later. Got stuck in a load of traffic last night. People trying to get home to watch the football. So, I think, there you go. Right on cue, telling me that he's not happy. He beeps forever. Right, I'm gonna go. I'll speak to you in a little while. I'm gonna go off and have my lunch break and enjoy my sandwich. Speak to you later. Bye. Lunch break's almost over. I'm just about to take over my third bus of the day. I'll write that in. Just checking that I wrote my second bus in. Yes. So, yeah. All the buses, all these guys. Buses out here, and they'll be going out shortly, doing their whatever particular school bus route they do. Excuse me. But yeah, it's something's pinking. Pink. Probably an old bus telling you it's not happy. Yeah. So what is it? It's not on. It's got to be near 2:15-ish. I'm out at. Can you remember? I can't. 32 running dead to Kendal. I could leave later if I wanted to. You know, get there a bit early. It's not too bad to run down there come out we call this the graveyard, the I don't know why. They just do. They call it the graveyard. Probably where all the old knackers live. Yeah. So garage is across the road. Over there. Turn left up Bromley Common. Turn left up Bromley Common. Up to not Bromley Common. Hastings Road. Farnborough Common. Left down Crofton Road. Past Orpington Station. Get to the War Memorial at Orpington. Go straight across. What does that become at the end? Spur Road, is it? You turn left, and that takes you down to Sevenoaks Way to Sevenoaks Road, something like that, to Camden Technology College. The kids have been a disaster. They've been shitty little kids, horrible bloody children. Hopefully, they'll be the same 7 again. You know, maybe a few more, maybe a few less. But yeah, they weren't particularly nice. They were very nice this morning when I picked them all up again. Apart from the girl didn't get on the bus this morning. She was a nightmare. I think she was the worst one out of all of them. Kids, eh? Who'd have them? I love mine. I'm not too keen on everyone else's. But so all these buses when they come back in from the first, they'd have been here all day unless they use them as a spare bus. If something goes wrong on one of the other buses, as a just in case, I'll take one of these out. There's a tractor. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so these have been here all day. So when they come back, the cleaners come on board and they clean all the handrails down again, you know, COVID cleaning. Sweep them out. And they sometimes, depending which bus you get in the morning, the first one gets slammed about Grove Park. And you turn right, going down Chimbrook Road, it gets absolutely mullered. You could be full from then on, you know. But what they do, the kids like check the running numbers. So all the mates, that's the bat phone. I don't want to talk to you. Right. How rude, interrupting in my floor, as I was saying. Oh yeah, getting slammed at wherever I was, Grove Park. And it gets really bad. You know, you chock full all the way down Chimbrook Road. But they check the running number. So my running number this morning was, my brain's gone, 200 and something. My running number this morning was 209. And they get on the phone, right, I'm on 209. So they'll let the first 2 buses go and they'll get on my bus because that's where the mates are. And they all do it. I suppose there's a way of keeping your mates together. I don't know. It's another technology. It's a strange thing. You know, what kids use it for. What time is it? 17. Right, I better start checking the bus again just to make sure everything's okay. Yeah, and I'll leave that there because I'm starting to ramble in my tiredness. I'm off for 2 days now. I'm in on the weekend. I'm going to try and put together a Mod 4 video, Module 4, just to rip up my data and my storage even more. Right, I'm going to go. Have a great weekend. It's not a weekend, is it? Have a great rest of the week, and I'll catch you at the weekend. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.